Alright, y'all, it's Kashari, and we're back with another banger. So, we're talking about polygamy and orgies and threesomes, as far as like sex wise in a relationship and different types of relationship in general. Alright, so many people state that they just don't want a monogamous relationship. Monogamous means when you're with one person and one person only. So it's another type of relationship which is called open relationship, where you're dating somebody but no strings attached. You're dating and talking to other people too. And it's no harm in that, but it's a lot of problems and drama that will come with that. And the other one is polygamy. Polygamy is like when you're dating two men and one female, or two female and one man. So it's two variations of it. And it can also be for the LGBTQ community. It could be a transgender, bisexual, and gay. So there's all different variations, but when it comes to it, the internet says on Psychology Today, says that in the state of nature, people were generally polygamous, as most animals are too. They state that animals, the male will leave the female and soon after start mating, and long before any offspring are born. So basically, it would say that the male will have a female and he will go leave that female to go to another female and create babies, create kids. So, that was back in the day, old BC definition, but, yeah. So it says that polygamy may enable a male to soar more offspring. So basically, with polygamy, a lot of people think that, oh, guys just want to do polygamy because they want to have other options open. Oh, women just want to do polygamy because they want to satisfy the man. But look, some people want to do polygamy just to try new things. Try new things. Some people, I feel that if you're bisexual and you do polygamy, I feel that it might satisfy you because you got the best of both worlds. But the best of both worlds might not be good at the same damn time. But yeah, so I see nothing wrong with polygamy, but it can be difficulties and problems. I feel that on me, when it comes to my opinion, I feel that I would try polygamy, but at the same time I would not. Too many cons for the pros, because I personally want individual attention, individual affection, individual time, individual loving, individual sex, individual, everything individual. I don't want to have to fight for my attention, fight for my role that I should have anyway. I should be put as a priority from somebody else. Who wants to be in a relationship where you have to split time with two different people? Because you dating two different people, you gotta split time on what day you gonna have sex with who, what day you gonna do wifely do this with who, what day this and that. But if you have kids with one, then you have kids with the other. Y'all be like a big family because that's your kids. You the father to both of them, but it's two different mothers. But y'all all dating each other. It's very complicated to me because how you gonna tell your kids about the relationship you in? 2, how you gonna put it on the birth certificate? 3, it's just complicated. Period. I can't do it, but I won't say I won't try, but I won't say it won't be successful for me. But back to polygamy. A lot of people say that people just doing it just to be to cheat, but to not actually cheat. Like you cheating, but you getting away with it. You getting away with it. But polygamy. Like, let me tell you about this. Say you having with polygamy, it's like, also if y'all decide to have sex, all three y'all have sex, it'd be like a threesome, right? But it still be complications because you trying to please like everybody, but you can't please everybody at once. You gotta try to focus all your attention on pleasing him first, and then you two. Is you two gonna please each other while he watch and be satisfied, or is you gonna help her please him and then she gonna help you please him? We just all these questions up here, just all these questions. You gotta think about it, because you can't do my man better than I supposed to do him. I know he supposed to be your man, but I was here first. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very complicated. So, so basically, they're saying that polygamy may enable a male to look for other women, but monogamy represents a more successful overall reproductive strategy. Basically saying that if you have a child, you'll know who the person father is, and it'll be alright a little bit. By sticking with, the same female, a male is able to ensure that the female's offspring are also his. Just what I just said. To prevent any, complications. But, complications comes, period. I remember watching this show on TV, y'all. And I cannot remember the name of it. But I think it was Polygamy Wives. And the man, he was handsome. He had 3 women. I put 4 up. Y'all so slow. He had 3 women, and it was all complication. It was good at first, Looked like a big happy family, but as it came down to it, it was very issues, problems, arguing all the time. One crying because he not spending enough time with me. Other one crying because he got me pregnant, then left me to go spend time with the other person. Who has time for that? Not me, because to me, when our boys to it, the man is the one who having the most fun. That's all. Having the most fun. Historically, they say that polygamy permits a man taking 2 or more wives than a woman taking 2 or more husbands, which is not cool. Not cool at all. With Africans, they believe in this. A man to have more than one wife. But the woman can't have more than one husband. So how is that right? If y'all want to have fun, why can't we have fun too? How can you have 2 women and we can't have 2 men? Oh, but in they mind, they think it's gay. But in my mind, I think I'm having fun. And gay means happy. Gay means fun. So there you go. Julius Caesar claimed that among ancient Britons, 10 and even 12 men
honestly
have
don't know who Julius
wives
Caesar
in common.
is,
Particularly
but
brothers, fathers,
y'all
and
get
sons,
the
which
gist.
to me sounds like a group marriage and polygamy. Basically, they saying, all the time when you hear your family saying, "Oh, that's your mother, grandmama, daughter, or that's your daddy, blah, blah, blah." In your head, don't you think that our great grandparents and then our ancestors, don't you think that they had to sleep with more than one people or date people at the same time? Don't you think that your great parents may been married but had a man had a little boyfriend too, had a little girlfriend too, and y'all don't think about that. But y'all think about it these days, wanna, bash us. But our people, the elders did it before us. They did. They sure did. And I'm coming to tell y'all did it too. Alright, so, let's go back to polygamy. So they say that polygamy is illegal and criminalized across Europe and America, as well as China and Australia. But who cares? Do you know that most things that are illegal people still do? Do you know that there's 10 commandments in the Bible that are sins and people still do? So, yeah. Can I get an amen? Amen. So yeah, like I said, the pros and cons to polygamy. A man who takes more than one wife satisfies more of his sexual desires. So, and he heightens his social status, which make him feel better, but for the women it doesn't. So his children would supply him, with money for as like taxes. How many children he had, he would have enough taxes. And a lot of times polygamy, when you get married, is very costly. And also in a relationship, it's costly too. But to me, a lot of people look at it as you have two women who can take care of your kids. You have two women who can make sure you're straight. You have more than what you need to be pleased. So I feel that it satisfies the man, but it doesn't satisfy the woman at all. They say in monogamous relationship, powerful men often establish long-term sexual relationships with women other than their wives. So men get the thrill of, they say they don't cuff hoes or they don't cuff, top shelf thoughts, but they'll sleep with them. So they get the thrill of sleeping with somebody else that's not their girl, their wives, because they can get more from that person sexually than they can from the person they're with. That's supposed to be their trophy. But to me, if you have a person you calling your wife, if you have a person you calling your girl, you should be satisfied completely with that person. You should not go into another sexual relationship with anybody else but her. If you do that, you just cheating. You cheating. What's your purpose of cheating? If you're going to cheat, then you should leave. I feel that cheating, let's talk about cheating. I feel that with cheating, if you're going to cheat, why be with that person? You just creating more pain and more things for them to throw at you. More things for them to look bad at you. More things for her or him to not trust anymore. So what is you cheating for? Like, people get off by cheating. I guess it's the thrill of it, the moment. It just happened. Nah, it doesn't just happen. You made a choice. It's a choice, baby. It's a choice. It doesn't happen, Whew. I don't care. It's different things to cheating. Let me tell y'all. Let's see what Google says. Facts. Google knows best. Alright, so Google messing up on me now. Because it went dead. But let me tell y'all what I feel the different types of cheating is. The different types of cheating is verbal. Verbal is, having conversations with somebody else that's not your man. So we back. So a man, most of the times when it comes to monogamy, will leave a woman because of some problem in the relationship. And it can be sex wise, where he doesn't feel satisfied anymore or have attention from that woman or feel loved anymore. So he will find a woman who can. But he will stay with you, just not maybe to hurt your feelings or to keep you right there because you look good and you've been there for a minute. So he will get involved with other women just to have somebody to enjoy one each other company, and not to have the burden of her being able to take care of the kids or household items, or I say household items, housekeeping. So far as like marriage or relationship wise, he would have that other woman in his hand for like sexual needs and the thrill and have fun with, and then his so-called woman, his wife, what he will have to do the housekeeping, how to watch the kids, take care of the kids, come home to. But meantime, he at night or during the day spending time, with his girl that he cheating on you with and sleeping with and treating her better than his wife.
'Cause that's a hell no for me.
They side
Hell
chicks,
no.
they hoes, they treat they people who they cheat on better than they own wives. Why? I don't know. It's like, do y'all see the value of what y'all already have? Don't you see what that person is doing for you? If you not getting it, then that means you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong for her not to give that to you. You're doing something wrong for him not to do that for you, ma'am. So, it's just, polygamy supports population growth and replenishment by ensuring that every female can find a mate. That's what they say. But to me, polygamy supports, more babies, more kids, none but kids. I don't really feel that it's ensuring every female has a mate, because at the end of the day, even if that female so-called has a mate, that mate is not her husband material. That mate is just somebody who's dating for that many. If you have to be in a polygamy relationship just to find a mate, then I need you to reevaluate what you really want in a husband, not a mate. Polygamy sanctuaries and patronaries per, I don't know how to say different words. But yeah. So he will have wives and they will be like co-wives. Co-wife each other, like best friends, like co-workers. And one thing I don't like is when
We
you
is not
marry
finna
an
be
older
best
woman,
friends type of
or you in a
shit. This is
relationship with an
not
older
no,
woman,
that's my best friend,
but
that's my best
you
friend. Hell no.
get a girlfriend, get a co-wife that's younger. That's only setting up, for jealousy, only setting up for competition, conflict. It's just annoying. And it's gonna poison, it's gonna create difficulties when you have offspring, as far as kids. Them kids gonna see how the relationship is, how the mothers don't like each other, and it just gonna affect the kids, and they won't like each other either. And they will start to treat the husband differently too. Polygamy benefits the man, but it denies the wives to other men. So I feel that polygamy is kind of selfish. You pleasing this man, the man is being benefit, but the woman is giving her all to one man, while he getting his all from two women. Is he giving his all? No, he's distributing his all. That's not your all. That's your half. That's not your 100%. That's your 50%. So it's like you eliminating these women to go be open and date and find they actual mate and husband. But you get to, play around and see what you want with a polygamy relationship and a polygamy marriage. You get to have what you want right then and there. But it's not really fair to the wife. It's not really fair to the woman. It's not fair. Younger men tend to measure their success by their manhood. Men my age, guys my age, measure if they the shit or whatever by how many bodies they got, how many people they slept with, or they money in their pocket, they job, that's their status, how many kids they got make them, social up in the social status. But to a woman, it don't. To me, how many kids you got don't show me nothing. How many bodies you got just tell me that you inconsiderate and don't really care about your body, or tells me that you really just out here having fun and not ready to be stable. You know, most of the time, frustrated men are much more likely to turn to crime, including sexual violence. Perhaps telling that polygamy is practiced in almost all 20 countries. So they're saying that with polygamy, it could bring on frustrated men and it can cause crimes and violence and sexual violence, meaning rape and things, because of the frustration in the relationship or the marriage. It can cause difficulties, problems, anger, and the man don't want to deal with all that, but that's what they wanted. Divorce happens. To me, that when you have polygamy relationships or polygamy marriages, it really causes shortages in monogamous relationships, because it would be a shortage of brides. And basically, it would be also difficulties and problems as far as money wise. It will raise money issues as far as like the marriage. It would be a lot of money. And as far as kids, it'd be a lot of money to take care of more than one child for more than one person at the same time. And education. I don't think men really thinking about it, or women, about all the things that go into a polygamy relationship or a marriage. Please think about it. Please think about it. Because if you have one man that's supposed to be the husband in a polygamy relationship, or supposed to be the, man in the relationship, then, you have kids, and that one man shares his genes with all them kids. And the kids gonna have his genes, basically. That's it. You know? And to me, it shouldn't be that way. It should be very diverse. So they're saying that, far as that young generation with young men and young mothers and young girls, they're gonna be less educated, and they will receive less attention from their father. Less attention from their father, which means, so basically, I don't like polygamy that much, because far as attention wise, what if you get pregnant, you get a child, that child will not get as much attention as that child need. That child needs one father and all attention from that father. But that child will not get that, because that child will have to share attention with the other wife and the other wife kids. And that's just like being in a monogamous relationship and your man got a baby mama. So you, the girlfriend, trying to share attention with the baby mama who's gonna get attention regardless, because he has to come see his child. He has to contact her, communicate with her, and things for the child. But oftentimes, it's not just for the child. They will, cross each other and probably have sex with each other again and cheat and don't tell you. So, at the end of the day, monogamous, polygamy, open relationship, there are all gonna be problems at the end of the day. Somebody gonna cheat. It's gonna be problems with children not getting enough attention. It's gonna get problems with women not having enough attention, affection, or men not having enough attention or affection. They saying that there are a greater risk of violence from their kinfolks, their own family, because they're extended. So basically, between, if you have a newborn baby and then you have a toddler or a teenager, and that's on both sides of the marriage, like from one wife to the other wife, there will be problems because that mother will try to give as much more attention to that newborn child than that older teenager. That teenager will have to try to give attention to that toddler, and it'll be like the roles had changed. The teenager trying to raise the toddler, and toddler becoming like growing up faster than their age. So if you want to go into the dating venture, nothing's wrong with being in an open relationship or polygamy, but I want to tell you that it's a lot of problems ahead of you, that if you don't want to go into it, don't do it, because either way, happiness can come in a monogamous, polygamy, and a open relationship, but in between, there will not be happiness. There will be pain more than anything. So I say I'm not doing it. No. But we're gonna go back to cheating. Verbal cheating is far as speaking with another woman, talking to another woman more than you're talking to your girlfriend, hiding conversations that you talk to that other woman about from your girlfriend, talking to that woman about secret things, things that's close to your heart, things that you don't tell nobody else. You're talking to that person about, but you can't talk to your woman. Basically getting closer with somebody else that's not your partner. Far as like physical cheating is having sex, any type of sex, oral, anal, vaginal, penetration, man on man, woman on woman. Oh, your homegirl went down on you, that's still cheating. No, it's cheating. That's physical cheating. Kissing somebody else while you in a relationship, that's physical cheating. They say all the time, oh, kissing don't mean nothing. You don't have to like somebody to kiss them. It's not about that. You don't know what that other person feeling in their head. And you may not like that person at the moment, but you got an attraction to them. So that's the worst thing anyway. That's the one thing that I'm thinking about. You attracted to them. If you can kiss them, you sure as hell gonna have sex with them. So, having sex with somebody else and then hiding it, because the worst thing is to be lied to. If you gonna do that, then you might as well come and be honest that you did that. It still ain't gonna satisfy the person that you did that. You still gonna be in deep shit. But that person can, decide whether they're gonna stay with you or leave you on good terms. It's all about good terms. But will not be back with you because it's a learning lesson. Let's talk about I say verbal, physical, emotional. Y'all, emotional cheating is one of my biggest pet peeves. I can get over sexual cheating once I know why. And that you're not gonna do it again. Cause if you do it again, you might as well go be with them. Cause I'm the one who's supposed to please and satisfy you. But emotional, a lot of times with sexual, they'll leave you and have sex with somebody else because you're not satisfying them in the bedroom the way that they want it. So that's when it comes to, you supposed to be talking in conversation with your partner to compromise and to know what that person likes so that y'all can both finish or things like that. Yeah. But when I say emotional, that's getting very close with somebody else. Telling you getting that close that y'all creating feelings for each other and you fall for that person, not knowing that you fall for that person. And then you over here, you got your girl thinking that it's either you got your girl wanted you to make an ultimatum. It's either her or her. It's either me or so at the end of the day it's either me or her. So I don't do well with emotional cheating. Cause if I feel like you left me already, you physically cheated and emotionally, I'm gonna leave you too, so that I can be happy. I'd rather be miserable by myself. That's one thing I will not do is see somebody else get happiness that I deserved. But this my little conversation, on polygamy and cheating, dating, far as that. Hope y'all enjoyed it, my insight, my opinions, and I hope to hear y'all's.